Speaking about his future goals in snooker, Ronnie O'Sullivan has withdrawn from 2 events this year to focus on media work and play exhibition matches. Ronnie O'Sullivan has hinted that he is tied up with other work and will miss important tournaments in the upcoming years. This year, O'Sullivan has withdrawn from the Welsh Open and German Masters in order to focus on his mental well-being and prevent stage fright. The 48-year-old, who has been a pundit for Eurosport and participating in exhibition matches and sponsored events, was recently destroyed 6-0 at the Players' Championship by Mark Selby. He is due to play at the Riyadh Season World Masters of Snooker in March and will attempt to win a record-breaking 8th World Championship title at the Crucible the following month. But, speaking to BBC Wales, he has outlined how his priorities have changed and why that will affect his schedule in years to come. Asked if he will play at the Welsh Open next year, O'Sullivan said, "It depends. It's kind of first come first served with tournaments and promoters. If they definitely want me in the event, then they have to approach me and seal that deal. There's only so many tournaments I can play in, and the Far East and Asia is where all the big events are. I get looked after out there. If I was to play them and not do so well, then I'd maybe do a few more UK events, but with all the traveling, it's hard for me to do everything. I need to have a bit more of a breather, especially as I'm getting nearer 50. The Rocket went on to explain his 5-year plan, which will involve lots of snooker, but not necessarily at major tournaments. He said, "I don't really want anything. I've set my stall out. I've got my sponsors, the work that I do, and my exhibitions. I'm kind of tied up. I know where I'm going for the next 4 or 5 years. After that, I just make an effort to play as much snooker as I can on the main tour. I don't want to put all of my eggs in one basket because this tour is going to be really difficult. I simply participate in as many competitions as I can, and ideally I maintain my ranking to avoid having to return to Q School, the qualifying competition." Posting on social media after he decided not to play at the Welsh Open, O'Sullivan wrote, "Morning guys, I wanted to let you know that I've decided I'm not able to play in Llandudno next week. It's hard to explain, but for years I've suffered from stage fright at times, brought on by anxiety. It's not something I can predict or control, but I try to manage it as best as I can. I apologize to everyone who purchased tickets, but at this moment, I feel like this is the best course of action for me and I just can't get my cue out. I'll be working with Eurosport because I still want to be involved in the tournament, and I hope to see you all there."